The best traders work harder than everybody else. Stay tuned, we're going to talk about that next. G'day traders, Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading. A stunning post-cyclone Joyce morning along the coast in WA. Absolutely beautiful. My dogs have had their exercise, but today we're talking about the best traders work harder than everybody else. And I think there's a misconception out there that you sort of, after years of being at the screen or studying or being in the markets for years, that because you've been there longer that you're better. And I had a chat with a young gentleman yesterday. He's about 21 years old, and he said that he's prepared to, lose money now to learn, so that when he's 30 and 40, he's making a lot of money. And one of the things I explained to him was, I said that you'd be amazed at how many people over the years will keep going back doing the same things over and over and over again, and at 40, still be losing money doing the same things over and over again. And Ray Dalio had an interesting quote. He said that, the Olympic athlete worries as much about their sport and the fine details as much as the novice does. And my kids are over in Canada at the moment, and they've been skating and playing ice hockey. They want to play ice hockey. And my oldest son said to me, he goes, I figured I can skate now. I just need to work on my crossovers and stopping. And I said to him, the professionals practice every single day. So even the very best of the kids in Canada that grow up skating from the time they're 3 and 4 years old, and they skate their whole life, that make it to become professionals, actually still practice twice a day. They're on the ice usually twice a day. They have pre-morning skates. If they don't have a game, they probably have an afternoon practice session, or they do drill session. And this is the thing we talk about, the part of using the 7-step daily routine for high performance trading is about ritualizing yourself into routines that professionals use. The hardest working people are usually the most successful. Now, often some of the biggest and the best traders, they spend, almost their entire awake time studying the markets, reviewing their trades, journaling their trades. I talked about switching to end-of-day trading. And one of the things that I do with that is I go through the 20 pairs, even with just keeping notes on each one of them in terms of studying the price action. I use a Monday to Friday opening range strategy where I look for one day a week where I can establish the bottom or the top of a range, or the continuation of a trade where I can predefine my risk using one bar and position myself to be picked up by the market using limit orders. And one of the reasons I switched to end of day is because I recognize that most of my mistakes occurred off the screen. But through that, I can accelerate my learning. Now, mistakes happen all the time, but one of the things that I encourage all the traders to do is, like I told this young gentleman yesterday, I said, don't spend your money, don't lose your money learning. Study, work hard, study, find a strategy that you're comfortable with in terms of your time frame, your personal life, your risk parameters. One of the challenges when you're young is that you want to try and make fast money. And like Brent Penfold says, the larger the amount of money that you're going to try and make usually requires taking on a larger risk. And usually what that means is that your risk of ruin is going to be above zero, which means at some point you're going to blow up your trading account. Whether you believe that or not. And I told this young guy, I encouraged him, I said, don't day trade. It's almost a guaranteed recipe for disaster. Very few people, you can make money day trading. And there are people out there promoting a lot of day trading systems. The question I would challenge to most people is that long term, the likelihood of you being able to be consistent day in and day out without bringing baggage to the market, emotional, impulsive, logical, irrational decision making, because your life changes all the time. If you're able to do that, or you're disciplined enough to maintain that continuity, then that's, it can be done. It definitely can be done. But for myself, again, spending all that time on the screen, sitting at the screen, it just wasn't one of my goals. My goals are to be off the screen, managing a portfolio of trades, and not having any one particular trade a danger to my trading account. And I'm prepared to, that's the way that I want to trade. There's no right or wrong way. But whatever you're going to do, you need to be working at it, because you're competing against the best people in the world. That's the one thing you need to remind yourself on a daily basis, is that you're actually competing against other traders, other institutions, central banks, hedge funds. These are the biggest and the brightest, the best. You know, they are the best. Like Ray Dalio says, they spend hundreds of millions of dollars a year studying how they can do it better. So as a retail trader, we have the opportunity to piggyback onto a lot of those trades, but also at the same time, if you're going to try and compete against these other traders, my question to you is, what are you doing on a daily basis that's going to ensure you're getting better, you're going to be able to be consistent, you're going to be profitable, and you're not going to blow yourself up. So the best traders are usually the hardest working, and it's like any sport. Like I told my son, usually the first to practice and the last to leave are usually the best players on the team. The best traders are usually in the room early, photocopying their trades or printing off their screenshots or studying their notes from the previous day, and they're usually the last ones to leave at the end of the day, reviewing their trades. What did they do well? What could they do better? How can they trade smarter? How can they trade bigger? All the things that are going to help you hopefully become better at trading and become consistent at trading and keep you in the game long term. So keep working at it, traders. Whether it's simplifying things down, whether it's getting off the screen, whether it's just focusing on one strategy, whether it's simplifying your strategy, getting rid of indicators, trading breakouts, however you need to do it. Become a master of your craft. Get better at it, get bigger, and become consistent. Hopefully you got some value from today's video, traders. Keep working at it. Practice. Perfect practice makes perfect. Study. It's, again, the markets are the greatest game on earth. The unlimited opportunities. Get out. Enjoy your lifestyle. Stay healthy. Don't blow yourself up on any one trade. And may the markets go with you. Hi traders, it's Stacey Burke from Stacey Burke Trading. If you haven't done so, please head over to my website at staceyburketrading.com. I create updates on almost a daily basis, and I would love for you to receive them. Just click on the blog. If you want to enter your name and your email address, I'll send you my free audio program, the 7-Step Daily Routine for High-Performance Traders. This is essential knowledge for all traders in all markets, and this is for helping traders to master the market with discipline, confidence, and a winning mindset. I appreciate all your feedback and comments. As always, traders, stay disciplined, and may the markets go with you.